back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Dani and this is Coffee Break with Dani. Today we're going to do Get Ready With Me. It's a little bit long. I show you how I do my brows, etc, etc, etc. But it's also a very fun video because we are trying new makeup together. And the fun comes from the fact that I think I got bit by the bug. The makeup bug. Not the new release makeup bug, but I think I want to play with makeup again. I think I want to put stuff on my face again. I think I want to swatch things and leave them on my hand for a long time because they make me smile. You know what I mean? Anyway, there are a lot of new loves in this video and there are some rediscoveries with little stories attached to them. So if that's something that kind of sounds up your alley, it sounds like something you might enjoy watching, then all you gotta do is keep on watching. Alright you guys, let's go ahead and get started. Today we're going to play with makeup like grown women do. So I think I was bitten by the makeup bug again, but not in that sort of like chasing new releases kind of way. More so let's play with new products or discover new loves kind of way. So today we're going to kind of tinker with some old favorites that I repurchased and also some new favorites that I think might be dupes and also some brands that may be overhyped, but I still don't know because I'm going to go in blind first impression with you guys. Who's excited? All right, let's do this. So what I'm going to do, obviously, like I always do, is go in with the Hourglass Veil Mineral Primer, which a lot of people have said the Angel Veil from NYX is a dupe for it. Well, I think it's a suitable alternative to it. I still don't think it's exactly the same. There's some sort of like kitten kisses or newborn baby magic in the Hourglass one that I just love so much. The cool thing is that even though it is a luxury brand and it's a little pricey, it does last a really long time because a little bit goes a long way. In fact, I notoriously put too much on and I have to wipe my hands afterwards. But you definitely can make it last like quite a bit of time. They have this little travel size and like little glass bottle with a pump that lasts forever. So if it's something that you've been wanting to check out, because I know I use it in all my Get Ready With Me's, it might be worth splurging on the little one and then just seeing if you like it, or trying the one from NYX. And if you like that one, then don't even try the fancy one, you know? The product that I think might be a dupe for this guy, so I saw that Makeup Revolution or Revolution Pro, I think this is Makeup Revolution, but this is a line within the brand. They came out with a blur stick. It looks like this. Got this at Ulta. And I'm hoping that it's the same as the Milk Makeup Blur Stick, which I love. So good, but cheaper. So the lid comes off. It's a twist lid. So I'm getting really good dupe vibes because this is also a twist lid. So like maybe they unintentionally or intentionally super duper copied. You know what I mean? It's also a twist up, just like the Milk Makeup one. Let me do a little swatch on my hand. It sure feels the same. So when you apply it first, it's creamy and slick, like a dimethicone type primer, like those pore filling ones. And then as you rub it in, it kind of gets powdery. That's what it feels like, and that's exactly what this one feels like. So when I do this primer, and I know it's extra, like I know I'm being dramatic, like who needs two primers, but I've noticed that when I do these two primers, I can go really light on foundation and concealer because it makes my skin look nice. So I would rather my skin look nice than to put on a full coverage or medium coverage face product like a foundation or concealer, you know what I mean? And I always just go into like the center of my face. So like my chin, here on the sides of my nose, and then my forehead. So no scent. I think this one has a scent. Yeah, this one smells like limas. Not limes or lemons, limas. It's a different fruit. It kind of smells like that. This one smells like nothing. The texture on my face, it's a little bit stickier or creamier than the Milk Makeup one. So it felt the same on my hand, but now that I've put it on top of the Hourglass Veil Mineral Primer, it has sort of like not a slick, creamy, powdery texture. It's more of a emollient texture, like a humectant. I don't want to say like wet and sticky because then it's a negative, but it definitely feels wetter and stickier than when I use this. but we still don't know because when we put on makeup, we're gonna see what it actually looks like. And it doesn't feel like residuey. There's no pilling, which is usually my concern when I layer primers is, are they going to pill? That's like the worst. Yeah, it feels nice. All right, so we tried this little guy. Then we're gonna go in with a new product that was totally an impulse grab. So you guys know, I don't think I have it on hand here. The Merit brand from Sephora. I've been talking about it nonstop because I recently discovered their lip oil. I have it in two different colors, like a beautiful nude and clear. Well, Merit is a luxury brand from Sephora, but it is a clean brand. You know how I feel about words like clean and stuff like that. It is a clean brand for Sephora. It is cruelty-free and vegan, I believe. And they have this sort of like advertising campaign or like selling point with the brand where they're promoting 5-minute makeup, and that looks like this concealer stick, I think it's called, the Minimalist Perfection Complexion Stick. So it's not a foundation or a concealer, it's both. Use it only where you need it so it complements your skin, not your makeup. So this is what that looks like. And the 5-minute makeup I think is this, a cream blush, mascara, a lip gloss, and I think maybe a eyebrow gel or something like that. I'm not really sure, but when they promote something like that, like kind of like Beauty Counter. I know how you guys feel about Beauty Counter. I personally like the brand, but I love that concept behind a brand. The whole less is more, get ready in a jiffy, 5-minute makeup, make your skin look like your skin, look like yourself, but you know, put together, whatever. You know what I'm trying to get at. Anyway, so I'm in the shade Bisque. And you know, let me tell you, it was a little disappointing because I was at Sephora and I picked this up because I ordered some Makeup by Mario stuff and they arrived broken. I was devastated. So they arrived broken and they didn't have replacements for it. So I just kind of browsed. I was like, oh, I don't want to do a return. I want to do more of an exchange. And I found this guy. I started at a certain color and then I just had to like slowly work my way down. Do you know why? Because I am no longer tan. Of all the things that have happened to us in the last 2 months, being not tan shouldn't be one of them. That was like a triple negative, wasn't it? I picked up the shade Bisque. According to my neck and my wrist, it was the right color. I still don't know how it's gonna look on my face. So we're just gonna go for it. So you're not supposed to put it all over your face. You're just supposed to put it where you need it and blend it out. And so I was like, well, what if I put it all over my face? I've actually been trying to replace the Hourglass Vanish Seamless foundation. You know, the foundation that comes in like a triangle. And Sephora and Ulta have been sold out of my color for months. Like, not to be dramatic, even though that's like my only language, it has been, I'm basically putting it on my whole face. Sorry, Merit. I am a bad poster child for your brand. Hopefully it's the right color because it's too late now. Anyway, I'm gonna go in with the same brush that actually goes to that foundation that I'm talking to you about. So they've been sold out. Oh my God. Stop it. Can you tell? Probably not because I'm so far away. But oh my God, it's gorgeous. Full disclosure though, it's kind of expensive. But again, it's like greener, healthier. I don't even know what that means. You guys know, I'm not a makeup artist. I'm not trained. I'm not a scientist. I'm not trained in ingredients and how they perform. I just know what I like and what makes me feel pretty and what I like to put on my face and stuff like that. And so the claims of the brand are they are like a non-toxic green beauty brand. It is a luxury brand. It's supposed to focus on your natural beauty and it is freaking awesome. It's like this thicker stick foundation. It has a really beautiful, don't look at my stretch rash. It has a really beautiful finish. I hope it doesn't oxidize. So we're learning all of this together, you guys. I just impulsively grabbed it, or rather grabbed the color that I should be, even though it's kind of looking a little light on camera, so maybe it will oxidize a little bit. But the selection wasn't very impressive. I mean, there were like, I could be wrong, but there were like 12 shades maybe. So it doesn't blend out. You know how some products are so friendly where like one color could cover 3 or 4 different shades because that's how evenly it blends out? I mean, this has pretty good coverage, so I don't think you could really encompass that many skin tones with one shade. Does that make sense? So usually with thinner or more beauty, balm, BB cream type products, they're friendly so that you can, you know, one plays well with several skin tones. I can't say that that would work for a product like this. It's not giving me that vibe. It's giving me like medium coverage. I wish it said on here. I guess I should find the posting, huh? But it's definitely giving me medium coverage. I do love the finish. It's not like a matte finish, which I can't say I'm a fan of. Do you guys remember when I started my channel? It was like ultra super duty heavy coverage for everything, matte to the max. And then I realized, oh, I don't have to follow trends. Like matte doesn't look that good on me. You know what this product reminds me of, even though I think I got the wrong shade? Literally, you guys, okay, I'm just gonna overshare because this is what we do around here, is stress rash. So if you ever see that I have like a little speckly, if I look like a speckled fish, it's a stress rash. And I was telling Sam the other day, my best friend, if you're new around here, I was like, you know what? I think I'm just gonna add an antihistamine to my routine of medications in the morning just to avoid looking like this, because I'd hate to look contagious, you know? Contagious isn't a vibe I'm going for. This product reminds me of the Clé de Peau concealer that people rave about. That's like $1,000. I tried it at a Neiman Marcus. Kind of reminds me of that. That's the look that it's giving me. And I would see how this would be a good stick for blemishes, like just concealing on the spot, maybe on the go. Maybe if you're someone that does really minimal makeup, you could just have it in your purse for those days where you want a little bit, just a little bit of cover up, a little bit of coverage, but not necessarily do the whole makeup look. Now, with that said, I would still use concealer. So you could see my under eyes are kind of peeking through. So I'm gonna go in with a little bit. Oh, that is way too dark. I told you guys, like my tan is gone. I don't know who I think I am right now using a medium ultra creamy. You know what I mean? Who do I think I am? A tan person? Scoff. There we go. Damage control. Damage control, everybody. I thought I had a beauty blender around here. Wesley, where's my beauty blender? Have you seen it? No? Have you seen my beauty blender? I need a paper towel. I was not wrong. I went one. Like, you know, when you think ahead, but then you forgot you thought ahead. That's totally the sentiment of my life. So we're just bumping out the ultra creamy Shape Tape, which I do have to say, I'm a fan of Shape Tape, but as I have matured and my expression lines, aka wrinkles, have gotten deeper and bigger and wiser, I have grown to love the ultra creamy instead of using that one, because that one makes my skin look crepey. So if you guys have oily skin, I think you would love Shape Tape as a full coverage concealer. But if you do not have oily skin, the ultra creamy is a good option for normal to combo skin. But if you have dry skin or aging skin like your friend here, the Tarte Creaseless Concealer is amazing. Do not judge it by swatching it, and don't judge it by first use, because it is thick and sticky and goopy, like the It Cosmetics concealer that comes in the squeeze tube, but it is a godsend for maturing skin when you're trying to get full coverage but avoid the crepey look. I'm a fan of this stick, not so much a fan of the price, but I do love how it makes my skin look. If I was gonna have a chill day and I knew what I was gonna do for the rest of the day, I wouldn't even set it, just to kind of see how it works completely on its own. However, I do have a few errands to run, and Parker and I are gonna go out to eat later, so I do wanna set it just in case I don't regret my life choices. You know what I mean? The other thing that I would mention about the Minimalist Perfection Complexion Stick, I totally said that wrong, but just go with it, is that it's promoted as a concealer, and I would say yes, unless you have areas of your face that like really need concealing. So if you're just trying to X a little, just add a little bump of coverage here or there, yeah, call it a concealer. But if you need heavy duty coverage because, you know, you're half panda, you got genetics that are betraying your love and your life, then I would say go in with your favorite concealer and use this as like a foundation stick. Does that make sense? That's kind of what I'm seeing as I use it on my skin. This is turning into such a educational video, you know? But I'm gonna have to mention, or rather, I'm gonna have to link all the products that I'm mentioning and not showing, because I know a lot of you are gonna be like, oh, I want that concealer that you mentioned, but didn't show. So I'll make sure to put a little list of the products, even the ones that I'm not showing, in the description. Now we're gonna do brows, and I'm gonna choose to do them on camera because thug life. Last time I jumped off camera to do them, and when I came back, I was like, I do apologize to you and any other future offspring or whatever that you bring into this world for the look of my brows. You know, it was like, did you forget how to act? Like, just because you haven't done your makeup since November doesn't mean that you need to embarrass yourself this way. You know, Dani, you know better. Come on. This is the e.l.f. eyebrow pencil. It's not called that. That's just what I call it. It's the Instant Lift Brow Pencil. Now, let me tell you a little story. This is a $2, I could be wrong, it could be $3. You know, that $1 difference. A $2 to $3 eyebrow pencil. I think it comes in 5 or 6 shades. I use the shade taupe because, as you can see, it is a very brunette looking pencil. And the reason I love this pencil is A, because it's $2 to $3 and you go through eyebrow products like water if you do your makeup. 2, I like it because the texture of it is very waxy, but also tinted. It is not a soft pencil. And it's also not a dry pencil. It's a waxy pencil with a ton of tint, or, you know, a ton of deposit of color. And so if you have a heavy hand when it comes to your brows, you really don't want to start using a pomade. You know, you really don't want to start using a pen. You want to start with something that will give you a little bit of grace, a little bit of wiggle room, a little bit of room for error, and also isn't gonna mess up your total makeup look if you need to do some adjustments here or there. So the texture of this pencil is awesome because it deposits the perfect amount of color. You can press hard if you need to, like if you have a heavy hand like I do, and it works friendly with that. The other thing that's cool is it's a twist up pencil, so you don't have to worry about sharpening it. It does come in a variety of colors. The price for me is like the ultimate selling point when it comes to this pencil. And if I already convinced you about getting it, just factor in that they do run dark. So like I said, I'm using the shade taupe. Obviously I'm a brunette, but the taupe is a perfect shade for those of you that are brunettes. And I would say when it comes to your brows, you do a shade. So like if you're blonde, do a shade darker. If you're brunette, do a shade lighter. And remember, also be kind to yourself when it comes to your brows. Like mine always look like stepsisters. They don't even look like cousins. They literally look like stepsisters, and that's okay. It's on my face, you know, that doesn't offend anyone. So if you're struggling with your brows, I think it's one of those things that frustrates us the most when it comes to makeup because we're so sprung on them being completely symmetrical, but like that's really hard to attain. So give yourself grace, and if they look like stepsisters, we'll start a club. You know, it's like no big deal. Then I'm gonna go in with a clear brow gel. This is just the first one that I grabbed. It's, why does it have glitter in it? You know, I really have to stop with this cross-contamination business because now I'm gonna have sparkly brows. And I'm gonna be ready for like the St. Patrick's Day parade with my sparkle brows. Look at that. Can you guys tell? Is it only on my side that you can see it? Oh my gosh. It's all right. You know what? It's fine. I'll just eat dumplings today with Parker with my sparkle brows, and it's gonna be great. It's gonna be fantastic. He probably won't even notice. I'm gonna go in with my oldie but goodie, always use it for everything, forever and ever, amen. The Charlotte Tilbury's Bronze and Glow. I think I'm in the shade light. I don't want to talk about it, but yeah, let's go with it. And I'm just gonna put that where I normally do, as per usual. Nothing new here, people, nothing to see. So just go in with your favorite bronzer, contour powder, blah, blah, blah. And the usual, let's see, I think that's good, right? We're going, I don't want to jinx it. I was trying to do like a light natural makeup look, but Well, every time I say that, I end up doing like glitter eyeshadow, glitter liner, glitter lips, glitter eyebrows, apparently. You guys, if I told you the story of this blush, so Luminoso Milani, if you guys have been here on YouTube for the last 10 years, you know the uproar that this blush has caused. So Milani's Luminoso is like a cult favorite product when it comes to Milani. I used to use it almost every time that I would do my makeup, but then people started to say that the Luminoso formula had a carcinogen in it and it was so bad and you guys had to get rid of it and throw them away. So I grabbed all my powder Milani products and I threw them away. Bah. You know what I mean? So I grabbed all my Milani products and I threw them away, and one of my biggest misses and regrets was getting rid of Luminoso. Run out and get Luminoso if you haven't had yours for the last 10 years. Like I bet most of you still have it. Don't lie. Tell me the truth. Tell me the truth. Tell Dani the truth. How old is your Luminoso? You've had it forever, haven't you? A product that I haven't tried from Milani are their highlighters, and this is in the shade Dulce Perla. Why does that sound familiar? Have I used their highlighters and I can't remember? That is a high possibility because girlfriend can't remember anymore. So I got this blush to justify the getting the Luminoso, you know, because you know Luminoso might be lonely, so needs a companion. So I got this guy. All right, that's not bad for a drugstore blush. I mean, it's not panty dropping like I was hoping it would be, just not on the internet. OnlyFans, just kidding. So yeah, that's real pretty. It's actually gonna go really well with this product that I'm gonna show you guys next when we do our eyeballs. But actually, you know what, I take that back. This is pretty. Very creamy, very smooth, no glitter. It's very blendy. It's a little cool toned for my skin tone, but it's passable. Yeah, oh boy. Literally every single video this is gonna be a problem, you know? Like this just, we should just move on, like it just doesn't even happen, you know? Yeah, definitely a fan. I don't know, I don't remember the exact details of the cancer ingredients. I just remember freaking out because there's cancer on like every side of my family, like every single grandparent. And so like, I mean, the genetics is there. So I was like, I really don't want to tempt the beast. So I threw away all my Milani products, like pressed powder products. So I'm gonna bring you guys in close so we can do my eyeballs. Are you guys gonna do your eyeballs too? Let's do this together. Let's, oh man, this is as low as my chair gets. Obviously I don't have the proper equipment to do my life. Okay, so because your girl goes ham sandwich on things that she shouldn't, including carbs, I'm gonna put extra powder, even though it's gonna mess up all the situation I had already done. See, this is why there's a method to do things, and usually I get it right, usually. This is the palette that I'm using because I remember how much I love it. Anyone else's? No? I've thought about repairing it, but I'm like, no, you know, it's like a beautiful reminder of like how abusive I am with my makeup products, which is therapeutic in some ways. I'm gonna go in with Tempera, the brow bone highlight shade that's in here. This color is so stunning. I can't even describe it. It's like a satin finish beige, but it has just enough opacity to be a really beautiful brow bone highlight, but it has like a tinge of pink to it. So it's not as stark, if you don't apply as much, it's not as stark and harsh. It's pretty gentle and very brightening. I love it. If it had a little bit more of just a tiny bit more of glow, it would actually be a really beautiful highlight for those that have very fair complexion. Just saying, might want to do a little pop-a-roo and test it out for yourself. All right, then we're gonna go in with the giant blending brush. You guys, I'm so excited because the whole reason we're doing this entire buildup is to use, I promise I know what I'm doing, okay? I promise, just go with it. It's definitely not that, I bet it's this little tiny guy here. Yeah, is to use this. This whole buildup is to use this. I placed a haul for a bundle and a lip product on Amazon for house products from Lady Gaga. You guys know how I feel about celebrity brands. Like, I'm not anti them, but I'm not also going to jump immediately on supporting them because I'm a fan of the artists You know what I mean? Because a lot of times, like, they just attach their name to the brand and they don't actually work behind the scenes to promote the products. Like, that's who I want to support. Like the Huda sisters, like one of them has the makeup line, the other one has the perfume line, I believe. And they're like super hands-on. Like, that's a makeup celebrity for me. Makeup by Mario or Anastasia Beverly Hills. Those are like makeup celebrities. But when it comes to like a singer turned makeup artist, or rather a singer turned skincare owner, like the JLo brand or the Alicia Keys skincare brand, or did I say skincare for JLo? You know, Rare Beauty by Selena Gomez. Like, that doesn't incentivize me to try a brand. What incentivizes me is if they make something relevant or useful or something that I'm like, oh yeah, that sounds awesome, then I'm gonna try it. Like the Lady Gaga Haus Laboratories. The first thing that appealed to me, and you guys are gonna think I'm so dumb, the first thing that appealed to me is that it sells via Amazon. Because I'm like, how good are your products that they aren't available? Do you guys see my hand? Do you remember we talked about this last video? How good are your makeup products that you don't have them at a store? Like, for me to go swatch. Like, you've piqued my interest. So yeah, that's what got me. And the other thing that got me was an influencer that I follow on Instagram used this on date night. And I was like, I'm sorry. I want to use that on date night. Look at that. Right? I mean, I kind of want to put that on my lips. I don't know why I'm yelling at you guys right now. Please forgive me. All right, I'm gonna go in with, I went in with Golden Ochre. That was my transition. Then I'm gonna go in with, ooh, I have no idea. I don't know. Je ne sais pas. Let me try this one. Bon Frisco. That's gonna go in my crease. And I think this might be a poor choice, but just trust me on this. Let's do this journey together. So Bon Frisco is gonna be my crease shade. Yeah, that seems okay. I think so. It'll be good for when I go in with a darker color. It kind of like baby steps into the darkness. See my hand? You can't make this stuff up, you guys. I promise. You cannot make this up. What is one, here's your homework for this video. What is something weird that you do either when you're blow drying your hair, when you're doing your makeup? What is one quirk or mannerism that you do or that someone's pointed out that you're like, why do you do that? Like when I do my foundation and I close one eye, or if I'm doing my eyeshadow, I have my little claw robot hand. Like, I just can't help it. It's how I roll. Although I don't do this because that would be hysterical. But yeah, I relax my hand in a very awkward manner and I don't realize until it's too late. Then I'm gonna go in with, can I just apply this on the lid directly? Is it opaque enough? Look! Could you die? Like, does this come in different colors? Sweet Moses. It bumps out, like it comes out wet. I'm like soaking wet. And then you blend it. Wow. Is this real? Oh my God. You know what? This might be the perfect answer for those of you that like are messy with glitter. Should we just go for it? All right, I'm nervous. Let me. All right, ready? Don't look at my stretch brush. All right. Oh, it's a little tricky to use. I think I might need a synthetic brush because it is wet. Don't breathe. All right, all right, all right. We're just using this brush to kind of pick up any excess. We're using a synthetic brush to pick up any excess of this product. I didn't even tell you guys what it was called. I told you guys, we're so professional around here, you don't even know. So this is called, shut up. This is called Glam Attack All Over Liquid Shimmer Powder. Shake well before use. I didn't do that. Crystal Remedy is the shade. I bet you it's buildable, and I bet you it's gonna change my life. And then I bet you I'm gonna become addicted, and I'm gonna want all the colors, and I'm gonna go on Amazon, and the way I'm gonna justify it is same-day delivery. Just saying. I just wanna publicly shame myself so that there is evidence. Evidence of who I am as a person. I just can't get away with it, you know? Can't get away with it. I need to leave evidence. I cannot. Probably shouldn't have done a peach blush, but that ship has sailed and I'm okay with it. We're trying something new. We're trying the pink, the purple, and the peach all together because yellow. Oh, sweet baby Jesus. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness gracious. Should I try more? Should I? You know what I was afraid it was gonna make my eye feel like hairspray? Have you guys ever tried a liquid or cream product where you put it on and it feels heavy? And hairspray is the only way I could describe it, where it kind of makes your skin feel taut. Like when you accidentally spray too much setting spray and your forehead's stiff. Don't lie to me, I know you know what that feels like. Don't leave me hanging here. I don't think I've been this excited about a makeup product in a really long time. And why am I slurring my speech? Like, for emphasis. Antique bronze. Antique bronze. We're gonna put that out here for some drama. For some extreme drama. Extreme. I need to go to a club or something. You know, like I'm gonna have to do something with this look. Because Target's not gonna cut it. You know, the dumpling restaurant, it's not gonna cut it. I'm done. This is it. I'm done. I gotta walk away. Gotta walk away. This is a lot. We're gonna go in with that same shade, Antique Bronze, on the bottom. Just to kind of do a little smudgy smudge look. So the bottoms don't look so naked. How Parker would say, naked. There we go. Antique Bronze. Now down here. I mean, right? No words. No words except jumping off camera, doing mascara, be right back. I might not come back. I might run off and marry this product and then you'll never see me again. Just saying. Who said I was dramatic? You're all wrong. Y'all know how mascara makes me feel. The moment that I've been waiting for, and after this, I can't resist this little combo that I'm gonna show you guys. Haven't swatched them. I wanted to make sure that I did it on camera. While it is a part of a haul, I wanted to make sure that the reaction was genuine. You know, that way if it flops, you could totally see it on my face. Does anyone else have a billboard face? Like I do. My whole entire face tells you exactly what I'm thinking, exactly what I'm feeling. I literally have to wear a shirt that says, I'm sorry for what my face said out loud, you know? That's the story. So anyway, I got this combo set or whatever from Amazon with the Lady Gaga brand, Haus Laboratories. And one of the sets came with a liner, a lip gloss, and that liquid glitter that we put on our eyelid. And then the separate item that I purchased was this pencil. But I don't know which ones I want to try for today's look. I guess since I did the liquid eyeshadow, I'll go ahead and use the same combo that came in the bag. Maybe it'll make sense, you know what I mean? Like it's meant to be. I've told you guys a million times, I like to cancel out the pink in my lips to see the true tone. These are sharpenable. They're not twist up pencils. They're wooden pencils, which I like. I mean, they're a little bit of extra work, but you usually get more product. They're usually cheaper and they don't dry out as quickly, which I like. Totally digging this color. I'm inclined to say, and this might be a little audacious because I don't think I have MAC Soar anymore since MAC isn't cruelty free, but I think it's a dupe for MAC Soar. It's giving me Soar vibes. You know what I mean? That like mauvey, dusty pink. Let's go in with this color. This is the Le Monster Matte Lip Crayon in Talk Dirty. I think it might be almost a very similar color. It's a little more nude than the pencil. I didn't tell you what the pencil was called, huh? Arc. Rip Lip Liner, Demi Matte Lip Liner Crayon in the shade Arc. And just as I was ranting about obnoxious lip combos and I don't like that. I don't like this either. I think it's a little too orange, you know? Like, I like the combo, I just don't like all of this together. So this is a lip gloss in Mic Drop. I'm gonna top it. Do you remember I was ranting about lip combos last week, or I was like, yeah, 11 products for your lip combo. So I'm gonna top it, and if I don't like it, I'll wipe it and I'll start all over with just the 2 products that came in this kit. It looks a little sheer. Ooh, it's sticky. It's very sticky, like Mac Sticky. Remember Mac Sticky? Like lacquer sticky. Not annoying, but I think we get spoiled with like the gel formulas that exist now. I do love the color though. It's a very beautiful color. Perfect combo for that lip liner. I wonder if that's why they made it a kit. All right, you guys, that is it for this Get Ready With Me. I really hope that you enjoyed it. Playing with makeup is fun. I forgot how much fun it was. I will make sure to list and link all these products that I tried, including the ones that I mentioned but didn't show, in the description box of this video. Like any and all my videos, I will also make sure to link my shirt, my headband, anything else that you see me wearing, like the snazzy new bracelet from Amazon. I'll make sure to list and link all of that in the description box of this video. If you have tried something new recently and you're like, Dani, it is a must-have, yo, I'm telling you, I got bit by the bug and mama wants to try new. I love you guys so much, and you know what to do. If you found this video useful, entertaining, and learned something, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already. And until next time, this coffee break is over. Bye guys.